In 1950s America, a young boy is growing up in a home defined by scarcity. His father is gone, and his mother works long, physical hours just to keep them in a small apartment. His body is failing before his life has really begun. He is suffering from rickets, which has left his legs bowed and thin. He deals with constant hunger and a stomach swollen from malnutrition. But he spends his time obsessing over a sport that requires the very physical strength he lacks. He wants to play football. Biologically, he is a statistical outlier for failure. His ambition exists in a world entirely separate from his physical reality. When the world's most famous player at the time, a man named Wilson, comes to play nearby, the boy sneaks into the stadium. He doesn't have money for a ticket, so he crawls through the dirt to find a spot under the bleachers. While he watches the game, a spectator in the seats high above him throws away a half-eaten piece of bread. The boy grabs it out of the dust and eats it while he waits for the game to start. He spends the next few hours chewing on that discarded crust, his eyes fixed on the 6'4" champion moving across the field. In this moment, his basic need to survive and his psychological drive for something better are happening at the same time, from the very bottom of the stadium. After the game, the boy pushes through the crowd of fans. He reaches out and taps the arm of the giant, Wilson, until the athlete finally stops to look down at him. The boy doesn't just ask for an autograph. He begins describing Wilson's specific plays, noticing how he adjusted his body for a goal, or how he moved faster than the defenders could track. He has been studying him, not just watching him. Then the sick boy looks at the man whose records he's been tracking in a diary at home and says, "One day, I'm going to break every record you have." It was a collision of two extremes, a body that could barely stand and a mind that refused to accept it. 16 years later, those records didn't just fall, they were replaced. The boy was O.J. Simpson. Regardless of the dark turn his personal life took much later, his path from a hospital bed to the top of the NFL remains a case study in psychological persistence. He didn't just get lucky, he used a specific mental framework to overcome his physical limitations. This chart represents his approach to goals. He didn't look at the next logical step or try to beat the kids in his neighborhood. He identified the best in the world and made that his starting point. For 16 years, he never looked away. He kept his attention locked on that single peak, ignoring the distractions and the people who told him his legs would never hold up. Significant achievements aren't usually the result of safe, cautious steps. They come from picking the highest possible target and refusing to acknowledge anything else. Compare that 16-year commitment to how we often react to obstacles today. We often let a minor cold or a bad work week derail our entire path. When someone shows that level of intensity, we usually call it arrogance. But true, unwavering self-belief is the ability to maintain your direction, even when your current physical reality firmly says no. Simpson's hunger and illness forced him to focus on a way out. Today, our small comforts often make it easier to stay exactly where we are. If you want to change your trajectory, stop aiming for what is realistic. Pick the highest target you can find, and don't take your eyes off it.